Okay, I'll wait a few seconds to get my cameras warmed up for Facebook and, of course, the mighty YouTube channel. How you guys doing? Good afternoon or early evening. I'm here in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's right, home of Donnie and Marie, and people that marry their moms, milkman's brothers, mechanics, neighbor across the street, whose brother married his dad's uncle's mom. I just made that up. I can do it just like that. I perfected the art of full of poopness by second grade. Thank you very much, Mrs. Perona. She was my second grade teacher. First teacher that said, Cory, you're adorable, but go stand outside for the remainder of the class for a week and be adorable outside to the honeysuckle rose bushes. Okay, but that was only 50 years ago, and I'm over it now. I hope that she's still alive because I'm going to meet her one day and I'm going to just squeeze her little cheeks. That cute little Mrs. Perona. All right, Cory Draper right here. I'm on brand new software, by the way. I don't know if this is streaming live. All I can do is wait until after I'm done. And if you guys by chance have is there, what's it called, a chat box or something like that? Maybe you guys can post, put in, yes, I can see you, Cory, and I can hear you. Because it's brand new software. I'm checking it out right now. Hopefully it is working. What I want to do is promote, it's by far my favorite charity. And I think all charities are good if you know who's running them and you can see whatever benefit that charity is collecting or offering. It could be money, it could be help, it could be building homes. And in this case, my favorite charity is helping kids have a pretty darn good holiday. All right, and that could be Christmas. Is it Kwanzaa? Maybe it's even, oh my gosh, I can't remember all the holidays around Christmas. Wait, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, and just Cory Draper party time. That's where you just buy Hot Wheels and crazy stuff just because it's around December 25th. And then you do it January 25th and February and March. Just every 25th of the month, you just go crazy. Thank you, Blaine. I can actually see you there. This is brand new software. It is way hard to configure, but I'm going to get it mastered because everybody that does live Facebook feeds uses this software. Channel 4. All right, and year after year after year, Rockin Hot Rod Productions with the great Blaine Thompson and his lovely wife Jill, they go down there, and there's going to be the address. You guys can check out the address, but I'll just say it. It's 2175 West, 1700 South, right here in Salt Lake City. All right, so ABC Channel 4. This is the goal, and there's a couple things that we need to do, car show community. And you don't have to have like a show car that's $100,000 or a muscle car or even a motorcycle. You can just come down and hang out. Bring like a light coat. Usually by October, it gets a little cool. But I rode my motorcycle last year. I had shorts and just kind of a long sleeve shirt on. But come on down, and I'm going to talk about both events here because they're coming up in a handful of weeks. We want to pre-promote this because we want a good turnout on October 11th and October 13th. And then, of course, the big enchilada, which is coming up on the 14th. And we just want to really, really shine some light on Toys for Tots. All right? When you're a kid, you get so excited for the big old giant guy in red with a white Santa beard. If I was smart, I should probably grow a beard. By Christmas, I could kind of look like a long-haired little rock and roll Santa. That'd be kind of cute, right? Get my ho-ho-hos in order. That did not sound good, actually. Back in the 80s and 90s, I think I had some ho-ho-hos, as my good buddy Jeff and many other people could attest back then. But anyway, Toys for Tots. I love this charity. I've been a big, massive toy maniac my whole life, ever since the early 70s. I still have one of my first Hot Wheels. It's a 1975 Porsche. It's a yellow 911. And you can look it up. Just put yellow Porsche 911 1975 Hot Wheel. It has kind of like a blue and red little stripe on the hood and whatnot. But I have been collecting Hot Wheels for 50 some odd years. I have a bad Lego addiction, but I also collect bicycles. I don't really ride them. I just like the old school red lines and PK rippers. I do love the tires, those big fat tire bikes you can ride on the beach and snow and other things. But bicycles are so fun when you're a kid. And electronics, I couldn't wait for the Whirlybird. Do you guys remember that little helicopter? It had like an arm, and there was like a plastic helicopter would fly in a circle, and it had a little hook underneath, and you could kind of hover and pick up like little things and just fly in a circle. And that was just awesome. And then I got Blip, and oh my God, Evil Knievel, forget about it. When that little motorcycle that you could, ring, 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 and let Evil Knievel just jump. And then we got Stretch Armstrong. There's always that guy on the street going, hey, my dad, we have a hammer and a nail. Let's hammer a nail and Stretch Armstrong to see if he has blood or jelly or what. And then my friend Tim Carpenter, he was a maniac. He's like, I have a hacksaw. We can just cut his arm off and see what comes out. So, who didn't probably remove the head off Barbie? Poor Stretch Armstrong. He just, you'd sit there and then like four of you, you'd try to stretch him until his arms popped off. But Hot Wheels have been a part of my life forever, and that's what got me started with toys. And when it comes to Toys for Tots, it's just awesome. We raised so many toys last year. I remember after the event, we had to have like just massive amounts of trucks deliver down to the National Guard. And is it Pendleton? I always get the name wrong, but down south of me right now, kind of by Draper going into Utah County, the National Guard, we have friends that come up with just enormous trucks. It could be Chevy trucks or maybe some big military trucks that are fun. And we just get so many toys, bicycles, obviously car models, easy bake ovens. And what's nice is there's a nice male, female, boy, girl, age appropriate, like from 1 year old to 2 to 5 to 10. There's a good saturation of all age groups, male and female toys. All right. And we make sure of that. So by the time the final, collection is done, after 2 dates, like I said, I'll promote here in just a second. And then, of course, our charity car show. But by the end of the charity car show, it's like, I think if we had 10 Chevy, Ford type Dodge trucks and probably horse trailers, that's about how many we need to deliver all these great toys right back to Channel 4. And that's where the military, the great guys, will come and pick these toys up and make sure they get dispersed. And guys, it's just not Salt Lake City. This goes up to far as Ogden. It could be Bountiful, could be Linden, could be down by American Fork, Spanish Fork, but there's a Utah County division as well. So it's spread out nicely. There's kids everywhere that could use some really fun Christmas cheer and some toys, and there's a lot of families in need. And that's where Toys for Tots comes in and just kicks butt. So anyway, let me read my screen here. It's September 18th as I produce this. So if you're watching this on replay, please write these dates down, or you can at least screenshot this feed. But coming up on October 11th, okay? October 11th, 3:30 in the afternoon. We're all just going to head down there. And like I said, it could be just in your normal car, just come and support the cause and have some fun and cheer in the background. But it'll be a nice interview over Channel 4. And if we can get there around 3:30, and that's October 11th, okay? And like I said, on this ad, you can see the Channel 4 address, 2175 West, 1700 South. And you can't miss it. They have all the big fancy Channel 4 logo on the outside. There's going to be just really tricked out muscle cars and classics and whatnot. And you can see those big giant antennas beaming all their great shows to planet Earth or Utah. Are we our own country? Some people think we're kind of crazy, right? So car show community. This is being on Blaine's Rockin Hot Rod Productions and Blaine's personal Facebook and mine as well. So if you're in the car show community, spread the word about this. All right, more the merrier. I mean, if we have so many cars that we just cause craziness in front of Channel 4, awesome. And they've got plenty of parking, guys. I mean, it's a real nice parking lot, nice and clean. Don't worry, guys. You're not going to have, there's no cows and horses and rodeo next door. It's a nice parking lot and clean grass. So if you've never been to Channel 4, it's a nice parking lot. So if you bring your hot rod or badass car or truck, it'll be safe. It'll be safe and sound. So the first appearance to promote Toys for Tots is October 11th, 3:30 in the afternoon. All right, so that's when we need you guys to start showing up. And then we're going to park your cars accordingly. The news broadcasters and reporters, they come out. And of course, they like to stand with all the beautiful cars placed accordingly, okay? That's how it is. And then I'll be in the background kind of, if I can sit in one of your cars, I just want to like wave and maybe do the peace sign while Blaine's being interviewed. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? All right. So, October 11th. Okay, now, a couple days later, we're going to go from the afternoon. We're going to move to a little bit in the morning going into, lunchtime. All right, and that's going to be Friday, October 13th. And right around 8:30 in the morning, we need everybody to get there because it takes a good 30, 40 minutes to position the cars. Camera guys come out and they go, okay, can you move the cars left, right? There might be a shadow. There might be some trees, making them look crazy. But, it takes easily a good half hour to make the cars look nice for pictures. We can upload it on Facebook. Promote Toys for Tots. Go in the lobby, check it out, and take some real nice pictures. And then, of course, during the live broadcast outside, that's a lot of fun. And can you get your muscle car in the background? I don't know. Can you? I remember last year, we had a blast. It was a lot of fun. It's kind of cool just getting there in the morning. Bring a coffee. I think you guys can go to 7-Eleven or Maverick and, bring whatever. If you want a couple donuts or whatever, maybe have a little powwow in the parking lot, and we'll have a lot of fun. Okay, so that is Friday, and that's October 13th. And yes, we're just going to totally promote the heck out of Toys for Tots Charity Car Show. All right, so repeat after me, folks. Wednesday, October 11th, we're going to be at Channel 4 Studios at 3:30 in the afternoon. A couple days later, Friday, October 13th, we're going to mosey down there with maybe some coffee and donuts and something cool. That's going to be 8:30 in the morning. Okay, so that's what we'll do at ABC Channel 4. And once again, the address is right here on this post. Now, let me scroll down a little bit. The big charity event itself, it is massive. Last year, my feet were tired. I walked a lot at the Toys for Tots charity car show last year, that's for sure. So I'm definitely gonna do an exercises and probably do some deep knee bends and probably wear my most comfortable running shoes because boy, there's so many cars. And this is gonna be at Riverton, okay? And you can't miss it. Here's the address, guys: 1750 West. All right, and it's right on 12800 South, so 12800 South, right across the street. You guys know Jim's Restaurant. We have car shows there literally every 30 days, all throughout the summer. April through October, we're always there. Even in the wintertime, we meet there just for a little powwow during the snow season. But right across the street, exactly south, you can't miss. It's like Riverton City Hall. It's massive. You can't miss it. Right on the back side, you're just going to see tons of grass. And if you guys want the positioning of your canopies, tents, and like I said, guys, hundreds and hundreds of cars. I dare say there was probably 300 last year. Massive turnout. And bring toys, Hot Wheels, male, female. Does Raggedy Andy still exist? What's going on? Barbie's made a comeback. My gosh, with that crazy movie Barbie, I think Barbie's bigger than ever at this point. Hot Wheels are always good. Kids dig Marvel, those action figures. I've got quite a bit of them. Pop Funko dolls. Last year, you know what? A guy showed up at Channel 4. He was the first donation, and if I remember right, he had a red Corvette. One of the bigger models, like a 118. But just, bring down like models and stuff. I'm going to get a bunch out of my warehouse and stuff. And I know kind of what little kids that are little boys, I know what they like. When it comes down to girls, I have no idea. I might have to get a list from some girls out there and go, Cory, this is what they like. Girls do not want a Hummer model. But then again, maybe they do. Maybe they want a Hot Wheel of, I don't know, maybe a 71 Cougar or maybe a 71 Cuda. I don't know. I just know that Hot Wheels, my God, they've been in my life literally. Probably by 1969, 1970 was my first Hot Wheel, but I started keeping them by 1975. So the charity car show, it's going to be massive. It's going to be awesome. Please bring whatever you guys can afford. If you guys have been blessed with, good health, good cheer, and you guys got a nice house and nice cars, maybe you just live a very humble experience. You got an apartment, and maybe you're just young and you don't even have kids or a family yet. You're just starting out. You know what? You go down to, let's just say like a Walmart, a Target. My God, there's plenty of places that just sell really nice, fun, affordable toys. Okay? Whatever you can. Bring whatever you can. That some little boy, some little girl is just going to freak out when they get these toys. Okay? So the big event, it's on Saturday. That's why it's such a big turnout. It's the greatest. October 14th, 1750 West, 12800 South, right there in Riverton. And you'll see tons of advertising on my channels, on Blaine Thompson's, the car show community. I know a lot of my friends, they help post and just spread the word about this, because Toys for Tots, I think you agree, this is one of the better charities that it really makes a difference. And it's toys. All right, you know where the toys are going. They're going to families. And that's why I think a lot of people just really love this charity. So, all right, man. Well, I'm excited. I know it's a month away, but you got to kind of promote these things in advance. If you guys go online to Rockin Hot Rod Productions, my website, I know Cars are, and Channel 4, of course, too. We love Channel 4. Great response. And October 11th in the afternoon, it'll be nice to spread information. And Friday morning, it's always fun. I like to look at the pretty girls that come out. They're all just looking sharp. They got their makeup done, and man, they looking great. And then they broadcast live with Blaine, and I'm going to sit there in the background. I'm just going to be smiling. So if someone's muscle car is in the background, I'm going to beg them so I can sit in the driver's seat and look crazy in the background. All right, guys. Thank you for watching my live feed and commenting there. Let me flip over to my screens here. This is new software. Hey, Robert Rock. And, hey, Kelly. How are you there, sweet girl? I wish you were here. Yep, we'd hang out, go to lunch, and we could have so much fun here. But, this event is awesome. And I think that if you come, you're just going to be so freaked out at all the cars. And we're talking classics, muscle cars, trikes, lowriders, Hummers, military. We have military vehicles that have like 100,000 into them. And these pretty girls dress up like those old pinup girls that go on the fighter jets. We've had Lamborghinis, Ferraris. We've got crazy cars I've never even heard of. There was like a Studebaker station wagon Nomad yesterday at the Texas Roadhouse charity. I've never even heard of this car. But that's a good thing about Salt Lake City, Ogden, and Provo. Well over 5,000 cars are just in these three valleys. And the community's massive support. This summer's record-breaking for charities up in Duchesne with the little girl that passed away. That was an amazing event. Even a week or two ago in Tooele, we raised great amounts of money for Camp Hobie. And that's kind of over by Tooele. Look it up, guys. It's to help children with cancer. We've got another just outstanding charity event coming up this Saturday on September 23rd at the Episcopalian Church called St. James in Midvale. We'll be advertising crazy for that one, and that one's just a few days away. And it's just awesome. These are legit charities too, guys. We don't just do a charity event with anybody. We make sure we know who does it, if there's money, where's it going, and who's it benefiting. And right now, the last month, the last 30 days it's been mind-blowing at the support and the cash that's been raised to help some really, really great families in need. So, all right, well, that'll do it. And if you're watching the replay, just look at my feed. I put the dates down, the times at Channel 4. So let's go on TV. Let's have some fun. All right, October 11th, 3:30 in the afternoon. Friday the 13th, we're going to do an early morning little chit-chat. And then, of course, on the 14th, it's an all-day event. Get there early. If you have muscle cars, you guys know you got to get there 2-3 hours early to get that perfect spot. Get your canopies up, Because believe it or not, I know it's October, but we sweated our butts off. I mean, I remember I drank like 5 bottled waters that day. So, all right, I'm excited. So thanks, guys. And it's always great to see everyone and chatty. Hey, Blaine, and of course, Kelly and Robert. And I'll see everybody else because I got a whole bunch of other live feeds and everything else. This is brand new software that I'm on right now, and hopefully it's even broadcasting live. So, okay, guys, thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for supporting Rockin Hot Rod Productions, of course. And Channel 4, thank you. And I can't wait. Toys for Tots. They're the greatest. All right, guys, have a good afternoon. You know what I did? I made myself some coffee, and it's the French toast flavored. I was just dying for some French toast. Ah, it smells good. Anyway, I'll talk to you cats later, okay? All right, have a good night, guys. We'll see you next feed. Okay, bye-bye.